So can you all see my screen?
No,
Yes,
we cannot.
I can see it from my own end here. Conda, Anaconda, and Miniconda.
Yes, sure. Everyone is seeing, yes?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes, so today I'm going to build up on what Dr. Shamsuddin has already covered yesterday. And we have some few highlights. I observed that there are some issues that some of the participants didn't understand. So I want to maybe make a recap of it. Then I will build up on what we have today. So first, as you can see, we have agenda for today. We need to understand and make sure that we understood Conda, what Conda is, and what Miniconda and Anaconda are as well. Then we'll go and install Miniconda or Anaconda. Then we will install VScode as well as Git and WSL as well. So let's make a recap of what we discussed yesterday. Yesterday, we discussed about Conda and what Conda is. So I will make a recap of what Conda is. So Conda is nothing but an open source package, an environment manager that comes with Anaconda. So what Conda is mathematically is just an environment manager or package manager or dependency manager all at once. So when you install Conda or when you install Anaconda in your system, what comes with Anaconda or Miniconda is you have package manager. When you want to install or remove package, so you have that thing. Then you have environment. When you want to maybe create a virtual environment, then you have it with Conda. Then there are also dependency. Most of the packages that we use as we go along depends on another packages, like maybe Pandas depends on another package called NumPy and many others. So this is Conda. It's just an open source package environment manager that comes with Anaconda or Miniconda. Then we also need to discuss and understand Anaconda. Anaconda is just a distribution of Python and other programming languages for scientific computing. This I aim to simplify managing packages for data scientists. So when you install this, you don't need much more to install because it has pre-installed packages about 250 plus. Then if you need more, you can go and install. The Conda will help you install more of the packages that you need. Then what is Miniconda then? So Miniconda is just, as you can see from the word mini, mini means very small. So it's just a miniature installation of Anaconda distribution. So it has less packages compared to Anaconda. So Anaconda has more of the packages, as you can see, while Mini has very small packages compared to Anaconda. So to summarize, based on yesterday's lecture, so Anaconda and Miniconda are both package distributions. It allows you to manage your Python installation, then dependencies and the environment. The Anaconda includes hundreds of packages, whereas Miniconda includes just a few packages that you need to perform some tasks. Then Anaconda is an open source tool that comes with both Anaconda and Miniconda. Conda is an open source tool that comes with Anaconda and Miniconda, meaning when you install Anaconda or Miniconda, you have Conda. So we also discussed integrated development environments today, such as this VS Code, the one I'm using right now. So what is integrated, that is spelled this, integrated development environment. So what is integrated development environment? Integrated development environment is what is termed as IDE. So IDE is a superset of text editor. So in every IDE, there is text editor in it. So the text editor we are familiar with, the notepad that we use on our system. It just allows us to create text, just plain text. While IDEs are much more than that. It allows us to run and debug code, compile. It usually has compilers in it, embedded in it. So that is for IDE. So if you have questions, you can stop me before we go and download whatever we have. Any question before we go? Mujahid?
No.
Nasir? Okay. I see you raising up your hand. So let's just go. So for us to download this, do this. So we can download Miniconda via this link. So when you click on this link, it will take you to where you can download Miniconda. So I already have it. I think the network has stopped. So I already have it here, but before it land in my system, let's go and install something else.
We cannot see where you are. We can only see your Jupyter notebook.
Okay.
Yeah, you can share your screen also. We can only see your Jupyter notebook.
Okay. Okay. So this is the site. So it's downloading. So let me stop this one. So we have some few seconds to learn. So now I have it. Show in folder. So you can download it right away from here, or you can go to the folder by clicking this icon. It will take you to where the software resides. So you can just click on it. You can just double click on it. If you are using Windows, if you are using Mac, you can control click so that you can install it. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
So this is what we have.
I see your screen, sir.
Okay. Yes, can you see welcome to Miniconda?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, what you just need to do, you just click next until you reach the end. So this, we don't usually read this. So we just click agree and go. So when you click on this, you will see just me or for all users. So the recommendation from their side, the Anaconda side, they say that they recommend you to just install it to the local user. So just like me, because we can share a system whereby this user is registered on the system, this one is registered, so we can share a system. So instead of using this, which needs privileges for all users, you can just click the recommend using just me. So you just click that. So if you need to change this, you can change it, but you don't need to. You can just click next. So here we are. Most of the times, we need to add this to the path because it is not recommended, but you need to add it if.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Place you skip is where I kept getting problem. The place you skip now. Yes. Here.
Yeah.
It's my system.
Yes.
Fast. That's my problem.
Maybe you have another Miniconda here, so I don't know the error. If you are having another error, you can do this. You can click on browse. When you click on browse, you can go to this PC and try it. When you go to this PC, go to this C. So you can create another folder and call it Miniconda. You understand?
Yes,
So you
sir.
can create another folder like this. You can say, you can call it Miniconda here. Then you click on OK. Now the charge, the path will be changed. So you can use this, then you keep going. Then you go to the next, then you can add this to the path. It is recommended sometimes when you didn't do this, especially when you don't have any Python on the path. When you have it, there may be conflict. If you are installing it for the first time, you can just add this to the path. Otherwise, you can go and try accessing it by different environment. You cannot see it to the path because you need to add it manually on the path. You can see we will know how to do that maybe later. So this is it. Then you click on install. When you click on install, yes, sir.
Number
yes,
3,
doctor.
Register Mini 3 as my default Python 3.2 because when we install VScode,
That's what I want to ask you.
yeah. So let
Yes,
them.
yes. You need to do this as well. So when you register it as default, then it will overwrite whatever you have so that you can see it from different environments.
So the important of this is if you register this to be your default Python, then when you have your VScode installed, VScode will automatically recognize Miniconda as your default Python manager. So so this is very good. All of you, when we are installing, to make sure that we take all these first 3. Yes, you can go on.
So I have already did that, so I don't need to. So I'll just cancel this. So this is it. So how do you verify that Conda is on your system, especially on your path? Because you can install it successfully, but you may not see it on the path because you have some issues clicking that checkbox. So how do you make sure that it is installed correctly and it is also in the path as well? So what you need to do, you just need to press window R. There is window key on the keyboard. So you press window and R. When you press window R, this is what you see. Can you see?
Yes.
Can you see run on my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Oh, please, window
so
and what?
For you to use
Windows plus R. Windows plus
Windows plus R. So you press window key, then you press R at the same time, simultaneously. Then when you click on, when you press those keys simultaneously, this is what you will see. You will see this run. So this will allow you to run many applications on your system and even system applications, apart from application software. So for this, what you type cmd. That is command prompt. So when you type this, what you need to do, you just press enter. You press enter or you click on OK. So you will see this. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you see command prompt?
We can see. Yes, we can see.
So to verify whether Conda is installed correctly as is on path as well. So what you need to do, you just type Conda. Even if you type Conda and just press OK is fine. When you see Conda is not recognized as so was, it means that it is not on the path. So you see, this is what you will have. These are the other things that you can type along with Conda keyword. So when you type Conda with activate, it will perform different things. Conda with build, it will perform different things. With clean, with info, with init, with any other thing. So we can, as we go along, we will see how to use some of this, not all of this. So for you to know the version, yes.
Somebody is asking that he doesn't understand how you open the command, this black thing. Yes.
So there are there are many options. So you can come here where search is, you type command here. When you type command, as you can see, can you see it? So you just click on command here. Or you can type command prompt at the same time. So when you type command on your start, just click on start or the search box by the side of your start button. Then you type command. When you type command, you will see command prompt system at the top here. You just click on it. When you click on it, this is what you see. So you just type Conda and press enter. If you need other things, you can type this. Sorry. You can get other information as well. Or you type version in small letters. So you can type Conda, you type version. So it will tell you the version of your Conda. So if you need to update, there are other things that you will type to update. So this is it. So you can type dash dash instead of just one dash to get the version. So if you need shortcut, you can just type with capital letter. So any question before we proceed?
So some people are saying Conda, you know, is not recognized. So maybe they can restart their system as well. Number one, after installation. Somebody is also giving suggestions. Yeah, you can restart your computer. Also, Falalu, in Windows, if you install Conda, opening this command prompt will automatically install, recognize the command, right? Without using PowerShell, right?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So I think now, you know, we have seen how to install Miniconda and also how to verify if it is, you know, okay or not. If you have any issue, then we will be able to solve that one. So Palalu, we can move on to the next agenda and show the participants how to do the other thing. What is next, please?
Okay. So for you to verify the version, you can do it in two ways, whether with this dash, single dash with capital letter, it will tell you the version, or use double dash with complete this version in lowercase. It will tell you the version of the Conda you have. So when you have this installed, you can perform many things, including managing virtual environments and maybe caffeine environment, deleting environment, and many other things. So Sajid Sani is raising up his hand. To pilot or
yes, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. So I just wanted to respond to the people like us that are having this issue of saying Conda is not recognized. I once had the same issue, but after trying some troubleshooting method, it worked. So I'm just trying to give them the clue, if I am permitted to do so.
Okay, so you can, I think you can, because of time factor, so you can do it on our Telegram channel.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you.
Whatever you see, when your Conda is not recognized, you know that the issue is just nothing but the path. So your Conda is not rightly connected to the path. It's not rightly registered to the path. That the problem is just the path. So you can just debug it and do it. So you can go to the channel and get the information. So now let's go. Okay. So let's go to the next. So let's go back to. So Miniconda and Anaconda, they are almost the same. They give the same functionalities. Just the only difference is that Anaconda gives you more of the packages than Miniconda. So how do we install VS Code? So when you click on this, take you to the side where you can download VS Code. So let's see. So this is where this has taken me. So we have, it depends on your the architecture of your system, whether it is Windows based or Linux based or Mac. So if it is Windows, you just come here, this right away. You can just click on the first one. You don't need to go to the all of this. You just click on this one. When you click on it, it will just go and start downloading. So if it didn't, you can just click on this. So you see that it is downloading. So I have already downloaded that, so I don't need to download again. So let me just go and start installing. So to install, you just double click on the download executable file. So when you click on download an executable file. You just need to double click on it. So I'm now double clicking. So it is saying that is currently running. So I'm going to close because I've already installed it. So I'm going to close it. So I'm closing. So can you see my screen? Can you see this software set of softwares? There is Anaconda, there is Git, there is GitHub, desktop, there is Python, Sublime, and VS Code.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, we can see
so
it.
what you just need to do, you just need to double click on it. Double click this. When you double click, so this is what you see. When you double click, so you just accept the license agreement. Then you click on next. So just like this, if you need a shortcut, you just need to click it, leave everything as default. So you click on next, you click on install. That's it. My battery is running low. So
Yeah.
you click on this. So when you click on install, it will just start installing. But I have already installed. I will just click on cancel.
Okay. Thank you very much, Falalu.
So let's move on to the next very quickly before my system.
So I think what you need to go next is installing GitHub Desktop. Let them install GitHub Desktop because it will automatically install Git.
Okay. So when you double click on this.
No. Maybe you need to go to the website of GitHub Desktop. I share in the chat. You need to go and show them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the site.
We cannot hear you, Falalu.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah. So why do we need GitHub Desktop? And so if you can explain it a bit, and then the participant can download it and install.
Yes. We need Git. Git is it has been explained yesterday. Why we need Git is we know that as programmers, what we usually do is we write code, then tomorrow we keep building on that code again. Then next tomorrow we keep building until we finish our project. So whenever you have a big project, you start it small. You write some code, then you leave it tomorrow. You write again, you write again, you write again. So what this Git is just version control system. It allows you to manage the version of your code. You write this version, then tomorrow you write another one, you write another one until you reach the end. And one of the interesting things about it is that you can reverse back to the previous versions of your code. And again, you can collaborate, as pointed out yesterday by Dr. Shamsuddin. You can collaborate with others to on a particular project. So this is Git for short. So you can do it in two ways. You can do it using CLI, that is command line, and you have opportunity to perform some functionalities of Git using this GUI, that is graphical user interface. So with CLI is very powerful. That's why we need shell. That's why we need this WSL on our system, because we need shell to automate so many things. Because with shell, you can write a few lines of code, it can do magic for you. So that is for short for the what Git is. Any question?
Yeah.
So for you to download, okay.
Yeah. So for anyone, if you are confused what is GitHub now or Git, just download it and install. We'll come over it again in the next lesson. We'll discuss more about it, how can use it. But for today, download Git and GitHub and install it, and you learn more about it in next week when we come to do it. But for today, it's just to download it and install, and we will explain more later. So finally, you can continue to show them how to download and install.
So this is where you will click to download. So when you visit that link, share it, that's the link, desktop.github.com/download. When you click on the link, it will take you to this side. So you will see this. If you didn't say it, just click on download here. When you click on download, you will see this. So this is the button you will click to download the app. When you click on this, it will start downloading. I've already downloaded, so it is here. So when you install it, okay, let me see how we can install it. Let's reinstall it again. So when you download it, you just need to double click as we did with the others. You just double click on it. When you double click, you just click next, 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 next. So let's see. I'm still waiting for it to pop up. So can you see the screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So this is it. GitHub desktop is being installed to launch once it is done. So when you double click, this is what will happen. So before this finish, let's go to how to install this Linux, how to enable Linux bash on your system. So another system is working on it. So I click many times, so I have to. So it is here. So let's go to this. First of all, what you need to do is you click on this gear icon. Can you see my gear icon here?
Yes, we can see.
Yes,
So when you click on it, it will take you to this system. Can you all see?
Yes, we can see.
So here you have updates and settings. So you can just click on this. There is a shortcut for this, but I just decided to come here so that people will understand better. But there is a shortcut to come here. So here you see for developers here. Can you see it by the left-hand side? If you didn't see it, you can search for it here. For developers here.
Yes, we can see.
You click on it. When you click on it, you come here. It is actually off here. So you on it here, from here, right from here. Then it will ask you this question. Turn on developer mode, then you say yes. So that is for now. Then from here, You can close this. That is one part. You also go to control panel. When you go to the control panel, there is a shortcut for that. When you press Windows X, you can press Windows X, then you will see a control panel here, I think. If you didn't see it, you can go to system. When you go to the system, you can click home button here and take you there as well. So from here, you can search for program and features. So for program and features, or you can just press Windows X again. When you press Windows X, you can go to apps and features. So it's another name for it, apps and features. Apps is program, app and features. So when you click on app and features, this is where it will take you. So here you will search in some version of the Windows, you will see program, you will see turn on features on or off. Turn on features on or off. You will see it by your left. If you didn't see it, you can search for it, or better, just press Windows R as we did in the first. Then you type app, then you type WIZ, that is appwiz.cpl for short. So you don't need to, after turning off for developers, you just need to press Windows plus R and just click on OK or press Enter key. When you press on OK or Enter key, this is where it will take you. As you can see, you will see turn Windows features on or off. So you just click on this. When you click on it, then you wait for a few seconds. So this is where it will take you. So here, you just go down a bit. You will see Windows subsystem. Yes, for Linux. So you see it here. You check it here. You check it. When you check it, you just click on OK. When you click on OK, it will ask you to restart. So it will just search for it. When it asks you for restart, just allow it to restart. Then when it restarts, then it will ask you another question. You will go to the start button as well again. When you are done, when the system went on warm booting, it will restart itself. Then you come here, start button, then you type bash because we are installing bash. So when you will see bash there, not bash. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, before we go on and start the bash, come again, please,
Yes.
because some people are saying that they cancel these installations. Then you can come back again a bit with the steps so that they will be followed again. Yes. So you do it, bit
so
by
let me do it in 2 steps.
Yes.
So our system is asking me to restart. So let's go and do it in simple.
Yeah, they are saying you are going fast. So if you can ask them do this, then they do it, then do this, then so you can follow along.
So first of all, what you need to do is to go to control panel. So to go to the control panel, you can search control panel here from the keyboard. You can just type control panel if you want. When you type control panel, you just click on this or this, anyone. So when you click on this, you will see yourself here, control panel. Yes? So
yes,
if you want to, so here there are many things here, but the one I went maybe is more familiar. So let's use the gear icons, the gear icon. So I click on gear icon here. When you click on gear icon, this is what you will see. This is what you will see. Can you see it here?
Yes, we can see.
So first of all, I click on start button, then I click on gear icon. This is where I find myself. So I click on update and security. So from there, I will see for developers here. First of all, I click on start button. I click on gear icon. Then I go to update and security. Then this is where I find myself with developers. Then I click on for developers. When you click on for developers, this toggle button, we call it toggle button because you click on it, you click on it. So this toggle button is usually by default is off. So you click on it, it will to turn it on. It will ask you, are you sure you want to turn on developer mode? Then you say yes. Then from here, we are done with the first step. That is turning on developer mode. That's the first step. To turn on the developer mode on your system. Just like what we do with Android when we want to do some other things with Android. So we turn on developer mode. Then the second step is to go to the turn on features or on or off. So to do that, we press Windows R as we did before. Then we type ArewaDS, application wizard, .cpl, because it is in control panel. So when you type this, let me write it on the chart. So this is, I wrote it on the chart. So you just press OK or you press enter, anyone. When I press enter, this is where I find myself. Turn on Windows features on or off. So you just click on it. Are you following? When you click on it, then you will wait for a few seconds. Then you scroll and find where and check. There is many check boxes there. So you click on, you find and check Windows subsystem for Linux. So you just check it and press OK. When you press OK, you wait for a few seconds. It will just download that for you and enable it. Then it will ask you to restart your system. So if you want to restart, you want to activate it now. So you just make sure you have internet connection because it will ask you.
Hi everyone. I think maybe Falalu, his internet or his battery has finished. So what we have been doing right now is to install what is called Windows WSL. Windows WSL. For me, I cannot show it because I'm not using Windows computer. I'm using Mac OS. So it will not be possible for me to show because we have different computers. Whatever I will do, it will be different from your computer. But I think what we can do right now, I already share some of the steps in the Telegram. Yes, somebody is asking a very good question. What is the use of the Windows WSL? Okay, that's a very interesting question. So we have what we call terminal. So let me show you my screen. Maybe that would be really interesting. Okay, let me share my screen and just show you something about that.
So I'm sorry, my system went down.
Oh yeah, I do have battery now.
I'm joining with my Android phone.
Oh, okay, no problem. So yeah, so somebody was asking what is the use of Windows subsystem. So what happened is that in your Windows computer, if you are using Windows, the problem is as a data scientist or machine learning, you will be using terminal a lot to do installation. So for example, if I want to install, pandas or any other package in as a data scientist, I need to use pip install. I would say pandas, pip install pandas. pip install pandas, right? So this is how to install package. But now because I already have it installed, then it will show. I can be able to install another packet called NumPy, which is a packet to do data science. I can do this. So you can see I'm using pip install. It's already installed. But the problem is if you are using Windows, you cannot have smooth experience where you'll be able to just use this command, in terminal. So Windows subsystems allow you to install what is called PowerShell, where you'll be using terminal seamlessly, just like we people with Mac OSs and Linux. If you have Mac OSs and Linux, you don't need to install WSL. But if you are using Windows, you will not have a very good experience, or it will be difficult for you to move around using terminal. So WSL is there to install, and now allows you to have similar usage of terminal, just like people that are using Mac OSs and Windows and Linux. Maybe I think Dr. Falu can also add one or more thing about Windows subsystem, because they are the one using Windows subsystem. Falu, can you say the reason or the importance of Windows WSL?
Pardon, sir, I didn't hear you.
Okay, can you add one more things about Windows Windows SL, WSL?
Yes, first of all, you know that we have different systems. We have we learned during our maybe secondary school. We know that different operating systems, and each one of them is different. For Windows, there are some things that are peculiar to it, like PowerShell is just for Windows. We all know. Then there's Bash, and Bash is specifically for Linux. And we know Bash is very, very powerful. That we can many things. And for you to use Bash, Windows allows us to run another operating system on top of Windows operating system. So that's why we need WSL, so that we can be able to install another operating system. For this, when you run that command, the one will.
Okay, Falalu, people cannot hear you. Yeah, so people cannot hear you very well, Falalu.
Okay, maybe the network is very, very bad.
Okay, they can hear you now. They can hear you now. You can go again. They can hear you now.
Okay, yes. What I was saying, I say that there are many operating systems like Windows-based operating systems. There are Linux or Unix, and there are Mac operating system, and each one has some kind of peculiarities. And I say that PowerShell is specifically for Windows, while Bash is specifically for Linux and Unix. So what Microsoft does, it allows you to run Linux on top of Windows. So to do that, you run those commands. Those commands will allow you to install one flavor of Linux called Ubuntu. So when you install Ubuntu, then you will be able to run Bash in your system and other commands that are peculiar to Linux. That's the advantage of using WSL on Windows. It allows you to install operating system on top of Windows operating system.
Hello, sir. Your phone has gone bad too. It has gone lower.
Yes. Okay. So I think because Falalu, his computer has gone off. I think we will stop here for today. But we do hope we will share a video where you can have a walkthrough on how to install the Windows WSL, where you then need it will be okay for you to just follow the video. But just to recap, what we expect all of you to have ready this week is make sure you install Miniconda or Anaconda and everything works. Number one. Number two, make sure you install VScode and everything works. Number three, install GitHub desktop. Number four, install WSL. If you have any question, please put your question in the Telegram. we'll be able to support you. In the meantime, if we cannot be able to support you, we'll share, for example, YouTube video where you will see follow-up on how to do that. Yes, that's what I can say. Any question before we go? Any question? Okay, so I think there is no question. Please do, we'll share the recording for today's session as well. And if you have any question, please ask the question in the channel. Just to reiterate, we haven't yet started with Python. What we are doing, we are just, making everything, preparing for the journey. Make sure you install the requirement needed, because if you have any issue, you haven't installed any of these tools, then you will have the problem along the way when we come learn. Next week, what we'll be doing next week, we'll show you what is Git, what is GitHub, how to install, how to use terminal. We will show you something called command line, how to use command line. And then finally, we'll also show you how to use VScode for the learning Python. So these are the stuff. Hopefully next week, we'll finish all the getting started, all the installation. And then week after, we'll dive in directly into the learning Python. And we hope you'll enjoy the session. But in the meantime, if you have any question, please drop your question in the Telegram channel. We are happy to help. If the problem passes, we're happy to jump into your call, where we will jump into a Zoom call and attend to some of your issues. We hope you'll have a smooth learning experience as well. And thank you for joining. All right. So thank you very much for joining. And we expect to see your question and see you next week. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Yes, we will share what we will learn next week in the channel. We will send an email, what we'll discuss next week, so that you can read them beforehand as well. Thank you.